feel like there's a
It's my
theme.
time.
I feel like there's a theme, bro. It's like we can play well for a half, maybe even 60 minutes, and then it just all comes falling down, man. When the changes happen, when the backup players come up, it's like, whoa. It's like, whoa, I know it's only pre-season, but do we have the
But that's
numbers
what I'm
to
saying.
maintain this style of
You-
play against Premier League teams?
First and foremost, yeah, is my tan tanning. Like, what's going on?
Did you go
Do I
somewhere?
look like I've looked?
Did you go somewhere?
I went somewhere. I took an aeroplane. You know what I mean? So I went
Alright, fair
somewhere.
enough. Hope you had a nice
I
holiday,
mean,
bruv. Anyway, back to work, yeah? I don't know whether the tan is tanning. Like, the viewers, they can put the shit in the comments if they need to. Me, I need to talk about Liverpool
you
right now.
this is the treatment I get, people. You know, no,
Yeah,
you're
that's
like,
what happens
welcome
when you go
back.
on holiday, bro. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, no
season soon
Diddy,
starting
but
now.
yeah, nothing, nothing. Just straight talking about football. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had a
Did I
break.
not say hope
It's
you
a
had a
bit
nice
of
holiday? What do you want from me, man?
I'm in the slow lane, bro. I'm in the slow lane. I'm not in the fast lane. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on
Let's just
countdown until I fly out. Do you know what I mean? So till then, yeah, I'm jealous. I'm hating in it. So till then, let's come with it.
There we go. There we have it, people. He's a hater. You heard it here from the goat's mouth himself. I'm saying. But anyway, before I say my piece on what we watched today, I'm back. You know the thing. Road to 500. Come on now. You see it. You see it. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're still pushing. We're almost there, man. Whilst I was away, I saw the push, saw the numbers. I was impressed. Keep going for us, man. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you
Hit
think
the
they were
magic
subbing?
button.
Do you think they were subbing because you weren't here? Like, do you think there's some correlation with that? You know, the numbers going up as you're on holiday, and
Probably because they were saying, right, where's Slim? Come on, subscribe. Where's Slim, man? We need Slim back. Come on, man.
oh,
I
you
need to
think
make
it was
sure I
that?
see
Okay,
it.
okay, okay. Uh,
See what I'm
Never
saying?
mind. Listen, I'll
So,
take the subs
yeah.
whichever way they come in it. So it's all good. It's all good.
It's okay, people. I'm back. Don't worry. You don't have to deal with this African swine from, I mean, when
Ooh,
he's, you know what I'm
that's a
saying?
bit rude, isn't it? You know what I
I'm
mean?
saying.
Like we got lots of
Yama boy's
African
back
viewers.
in the building.
Don't alienate any of our African viewers. Sorry, don't mind the swine Jamaican. It's just something of a cultural clash that we have from time to time. But don't mind him. All right, don't mind him.
No.
All
Jokes
Africans, all
aside, man. We love
Caribbeans,
you all,
everyone's
man.
welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Yeah, we love you all, man. We love you all. We love you all. But do you know what, yeah, Sam? Back to what you were saying, yeah. Pre-season just exposes all the frailties within the team,
Yeah,
within the squad. It's just ridiculous. The drop off is ridiculous. Okay, if we were 2-0 up, Virgil gives away a stupid penalty. Okay, the goal, their second goal was a little bit scruffy. You'd like to think that it just the second goal just for me highlights how bad we are at centre back. Do you know what I mean? Um, what's the lad's name? Ndokwe. Ndokwe is how you say it?
that's good from you. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And decorate.
Ndokwe. I mean, he is a talent, and Sod's Law, it's just our luck that obviously he can't play. He
Mm,
hasn't got enough points to reach into clearance for a work permit. So as good as he's playing, forget him. So
yeah.
without him, and it's just Virgil, we're bringing on Wataru Endo to play at centre back. I mean, come on now. Like, we all love Endo. He's a cult hero. We know he's a warrior, but he's not in the Premier League. He can't cut it at centre back. He's shorter than me. Like, seriously, like, I don't know what we're thinking. Like I said, it just exposes the frailties that we have in the team and in the squad. Yes, preseason is to get minutes in the legs, but it's nice, you know, to have a positive preseason game. And
Mm.
whilst there were lots of glimmers of hope in that game, for me, the frailties outweigh the minuses outweigh the pluses in my books.
I mean, talking about centre back, it's clear to see that we're struggling in it. It was Endo and Chambers, I think, for most of the second
Yeah,
half. And it was comedy capers in it. You know, you're not really going to keep a clean sheet. You know, there's going to be scary moments. And what's mad about that is we were wide open before that happened. You know, people were running onto our back for last line defense throughout the first half, regardless of having Virgil there. So, you know we need backup. And thankfully, backup seems to be arriving. Hopefully today.
yeah. Now,
What's wrong with you, man?
I listen, I don't this. You know what it is? Yeah, I've had a nice holiday and I've come back to the same old crap that we're dealing with, like in the transfer market. I'm disappointed. Like, okay, how do you say his name? Arajo? Is that how you say it?
I think it's Arajo, yeah.
Arajo. Yeah. Okay.
Let's refer to him
In
as
his,
Ronald. Yeah.
let's call him what?
Ronald.
Ronald, for real. Ron. Um,
Yeah,
I,
Ronald, yeah.
from what I've read about him, on his day, he's a great centre back. Yeah, he's had some personal issues that have affected him on the pitch, which he's been out for a while. But the position that we're in, no disrespect to Ron, yeah, the position that we're in, why are we taking a gamble on someone who is just coming back from injury, shall we say? Do you see what I mean? We
Mm,
are light on numbers. We got two great prospects in Jake and Leone who are coming back from injury. We need someone who can come in and do the job. This is a risk. Okay, financially, it's not a risk. Yeah, because it's a loan signing with an option to buy. There's no obligation. It's an option to buy.
mm.
The risk for me is on the pitch. If this guy doesn't hit the ground running or has other issues along the way during the season, where does that leave us? That is my beef. Rio Ferdinand came out and said he was exposed against Barcelona in the Barcelona team because of the high line. There's a lot more space in behind. His weaknesses in La Liga will be his strengths in the Premier League. That might be the case. But if it's not the case, where does that leave us?
Wow. Firstly, I was I was pleasantly surprised when the news broke, because I didn't see it coming, which often happens with Liverpool signings, to be fair. We just don't know what's going on. Suddenly someone's dealt with, and the signings all almost confirmed. But with Arajo, I kind of feel like the gamble is the only gamble that we were likely to take. It's not on Kabak levels. It's not on flipping Kulka levels. It's a guy who's an established international. He's played hundreds of games for Barca. He's the captain. He's experienced, and he's physically imposing. All right. So I'm looking at it and saying, okay, well, it is a risk. 100% it's a risk. But it's the only type of centre back signing we were going to make. We were never going to splash out any sort of big money. I'm even happy that we've got a loan signing because I thought they were going to risk it. But if he does hit the ground running, if he does come with something to prove, if he does come into form and suddenly look like a world beater, which a lot of guys do standing next to Van Dijk, there's a possibility here that it might be a really shrewd signing. And I'm a bit kind of like, I understand the sort of the pessimism and the sort of the negative vibe from the fan base about this signing. But I feel like we should give the lad a chance. We should support him and just hope that he hits the ground running and is a stabilizing figure for the defense, because right now he's all we're gonna have. Like, forget Jacquet, forget Leone for I would say the first month of the season, and then they're going to be drip fed into the team. So we need Arajo to be brilliant. We need him to step in because we can't be having him being intermittently good and settling into the Premier League and taking his time. We haven't got time. We haven't got time.
But that's my point. That's my point. Everything you just said there, we need him to be good. We
Mm,
need him to fit in. We need him to hit the ground running. These are things that are not guaranteed, regardless of what position that you play.
mm.
Players need time, and we don't have the time to give him. If he's having a stinker, who comes in?
No
What,
one.
we put an Endo back there?
No
We
one,
put in
bro.
Chambers. That's my whole point. And
I
this is
know
my
it's
point
it's
with the
FSG, isn't it, bro? Like they've done it before, and we've probably just about got away with it certain times. This one
yeah, but
is
yeah, but
crazy. It's crazy,
this
but it's
is
all we're
not
gonna have, bro. It's all they're gonna throw at us. They were never gonna invest in
okay,
a centre back.
but this is not what you should be giving a new manager who's just started at your
Mm,
club. We've just employed a new manager. I like to call him AI, and this is what we're giving him. We're telling him to run the race with one leg tied to the
yeah,
other. It doesn't make any sense. If we were gonna,
I hear you.
we knew we needed to change from Slot. We made the change. At least give this guy a fighting chance. At least when Slot came in, he still had the hallmarks of a great squad from the season before. So you could argue, okay, cool, work with that. Fine. AI is working with a squad that wasn't good enough last season. It wasn't good enough. And now you're giving him a centre back the position that we're lacking in, because Gomez, what you're hoping Gomez comes back soon and can play. We know Gomez likes to break down. You needed a solid, established Premier League defender to come in, and then that way there's no pressure on the rest of them to come back from injury. Now, for me, in my opinion, there's pressure on Jake, Leone, and Gomez. And like I said, Leone has slight experience. Jake, no experience in the Premier League. So how good is he going to be in the first season? And I mean, and then let's even move it forward. Everybody's been saying how good Gravenberch is going forward and should be playing in the 8 position. Have we invested in not a traditional number 6, but someone who's more defensive minded? No, we haven't. Okay, we've got Trey Leone. Great in the number 6 position, in my opinion. Even his little cameo today, the way he sniffs the danger out, the way as soon as he gets that ball, he's looking forward. He wants to progress the play. Lovely. Is he going to play a full season? No, he's not. Why not? 1, he's young. 2, Soboslai's not coming out of that team. So it's going to be, in my opinion, you're going to put out Gravenberch, put Noni in. So still Gravenberch is not going to be released into the 8. There's so many issues that haven't been fixed, despite everything that's happened the season before and everything that's still going on. And that's why I am how I am. Come from a good time on holiday, back to this shit. Do you know what I mean? I was hoping to come back to some positivity, but none. And then you look like a game today, and we end up losing the game 3-2. Come on, man. Come on, Liverpool, man. Do better than this,
You
man.
need to jump back on that plane and piss off back on holiday, because you're depressing me now, bro. Like I had optimism. I had a little bit of hope because the signing came out of nowhere. I'm starting now to believe that Liverpool aren't just doing nothing, and things are happening in the background. And there's hope for me that over the next, what are we looking at, 2.5 weeks, that they're going to fill a couple more holes. Now, obviously, we're looking at the wings with Barcola and maybe Mbaye. That's great, but there's still more work to do. I'm just hoping that they're not going to hamstring the manager in the same way that you're saying and you feel he's being set up. Because if they do that, the results we've seen in pre-season are actually going to be the results in the season. We're going to be winning games 3-2 and losing games 3-2 because we're so open. And it's going to be good to watch, don't get me wrong, but we're not going to be successful for the long term with that methodology, because these guys, they're learning the system. They're learning the intensity, and we haven't got enough players and legs to do that over the course of a game at the moment, let alone a season. So the less challenging games, we're probably looking at, we'll get good wins. But for the bigger games, because teams will turn us
That's
over.
what I'm saying to you.
Teams will turn us over.
And that's what I'm saying to you.
It is still scary. It is. Like, as much as I want to be positive, it is like, oof.
And you got to remember, AI's come from Bournemouth, yeah? Where Bournemouth can win a few big games, draw a few games, lose a few of the little games. We're Liverpool. We can't accept that. We can't start to fall into Europa League, Europa Conference League. We can't do that. And that's where this team will head, playing the way he wants to play. Because the intensity today was amazing to see. The way everybody jumps for the press, yeah, and wanted to win, that's amazing. Like, we'll talk more about that, but like you said, that's not sustainable over a game, let alone a whole season, when you've got Premier League, Champions League, then FA Cup, League Cup before that. Do you see what I mean? It's not doable, man. Give the man a chance. Give him a squad. Now, a lot of people are calling for midfielders. I'm not even calling for midfielders. I think we've got an embarrassment of riches in midfield. Whether it's the right type of player that we want is another story. But there's bodies in midfield. You can't expect Rio Ngamoa to play a whole season right wing or even left wing. Munoz learning the league. We know what Cody Gakpo gives us. There's still a small possibility he might even leave before the window shuts. So where that leave us? Frimpong, come on, man. Seriously, it's the same old crap. With all this surprise signing bull crap, I'm not falling for it. There's big problems and they need to address the big problems. I won't be blindsided by flowers. Yeah. You punched me in my eye and then bought me flowers. I'm not going to accept it. No. Change your behavior. Show me you change before I accept you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Come on. No, no,
Boy,
I'm not happy. I'm not a happy man. I'm not a
you're
happy
not.
man at all, bro.
I'd like to call it post-holiday blues, but maybe it's just you're actually feeling the truth.
No,
Um,
no, it's just dead serious, bro. I'm not
mm,
happy. We start the season like this. We're gonna There's gonna be a lot of angry, frustrated pods, bro. Promise you.
yeah, yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I'm still choosing to be positive, but I am worried. I am worried, and I just hope that we plug enough holes to give him a chance. That's all. Just a chance. Because I feel like if he's given a chance, the type of football we'll play, we'll get the fans on side, we'll build the atmosphere, we'll have that extra man at home at least, and there's a possibility that we'll win a lot more games. We've got a decent amount of quality at least, but in terms of the long term for the season, yeah, it's not really going to be sustainable with the squad that we have, with the holes that we have. Um,
Mm.
in saying that, I do want to shout out Isak, because he's one of the people
I
that's
was
kind of
good. I was literally about to say the same
yeah,
thing, but go to, go to.
he's one of the people that's given me that real kind of enthusiasm and hope that he's going to be the player that we bought. He's going to be the guy that we wanted him to be. Um, it's not just his touch. It's not just how he's holding the ball up. For me, he just looks fitter. He looks like he's running more fluidly. He looks like he's not hamstrung, for want of a better word. He doesn't look like he was last season, galloping, then going to break down. And, you know what I mean, bouncing off people and then, oh shit, I've hurt my ankle. He looks like he's fit. And a fit
Yeah,
his Isak with the forward potential that we have, you know, he's gonna finish his chances. We saw
yeah,
how he did that today. That was the Newcastle Isak today. And so
yeah,
while Hugo Katike is out, touch wood, yeah, Isak stays fit, and we've got an opportunity to score enough goals to win us games. Um, and I just hope he keeps it going, man, because I've not seen him this fit at all since he's been at Liverpool. And it
yeah,
looks like if the season started tomorrow, he'd be the guy I'm hanging my hat on right now,
yeah,
more than
yeah.
anyone else. I
No,
know that's mad because he's only played what 2 games in pre-season, but he looks like the guy already.
yeah, no. I'm co-signing everything you just said. Everything you just said. He looks sharp. He looks fit. He looks free when he's running. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't look like he's got the potential of a niggle, like the potential of something happening in the back of his mind. Do you see what I mean? He
Mm.
doesn't look like last season when he played, he looked like he was blowing
Yeah,
through like after the first like 20, 30 minutes. Like so he does look sharp and like you're right. I think he's the one to watch for us this season. I think the fact that Verts is gonna have that number 10 role behind Isak, what it's looking like, that's gonna be scary. But only to go slightly negative, obviously the goal that we scored that he scored, the link up play between him and Gravenberg was absolutely superb. Now, I'd like to see more of that when the season starts, but then also gives me fears for in what's behind Gravenberg when he does that, when he goes forward and it isn't successful, and then the transition. Because I think in the game today, we looked a bit weary in transition, like not weary, looked a bit
open.
fragile in transition. Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to not be so negative, but yeah, we looked a little bit fragile, stroke open in transitions. You see what I
Mm,
mean? But my only thing that I will say to that is that I don't think the real first team has started together in pre-season yet. I don't. Simicast isn't going to start, in my
mm.
opinion. It's going to be Kirkez. Do you know what I mean? And then um, you had Gakpo and you had what's his name on the Kumas on the right side.
Yeah, yeah,
We know Kumas isn't going to start out there at the start of the season, so there are some tweaks that can be made that hopefully solidify us on transition. But time will tell. But yeah, big up Isak, man. Big up Isak. Took his goal well, man. Great touch.
yeah.
I don't know what someone was talking about when I was away, saying about you don't. What was he saying? You don't need to have a good touch. What was he saying? What
You
was
know,
he
I'm
saying?
not gonna name drop him because the internet is forever in it. But that was a fucking terrible
Yeah.
comment from a certain man in the GC. And yeah, like he's a novice football fan. That's what I'm saying. Novice.
Oh man. But anyway, yeah. Big up Isak. But like I said, man, my overall thoughts for today's game is forget what we saw on the pitch. In the first half, some great football, high intensity. It was lovely. But for me, just expose the frailties, man. Expose what's missing and what we need, man.
Mm.
So FSG, pull your damn fingers out.
Real, real talk.
All right, people. On that note, like I said, it's still the same. We're still pushing. Road to 500. Come on, man. Do the thing. Come on. I'm saying it's all lovely and new and nice. You know what I'm saying? This guy's been working hard trying to change it up for you. You know what I'm saying? New intro on the way as well. So yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow the TikTok, follow the Instagram, all that good stuff, man. We appreciate you, man. But until the next time, you're Anfield South boys, man. We out.
Peace.